traumatic experiences growing up watching films that I was too young to watch. Actually, I think that the one that had the biggest impact on me was actually The Golden Child. I grew up in the era of HIV and being taught about being careful around exposure to blood in schools. And there's a film, The Golden Child. This kid has mystical powers, and the way they are going to strip him of his powers is to get him to consume human blood, which absolutely terrified me. I remember actually, I probably saw it when I was about 7 or 8, and remember physically vomiting. I was so disturbed by the film. But I was always afraid of the abstract, some silence, some terrible sense of silence that has all of the boogeymen reside in the darkness, and some sense of just intrinsic primordial fear of something lurking out in the shadows that must never happen. And I thought a lot about the function of storytelling vis-a-vis this show, and why we feel compelled to tell these stories, and the function of storytelling writ large, which Ryan just pointed out, is to illuminate, to allow us to face elements of the human condition that we're grappling with, and shed some light and understanding on them. And I felt that the way Ryan was tackling this show was really, really important. And as a side note, what's interesting about Ed Gein and Psycho and the cultural impact of that is, prior to Psycho, monsters in film and television, well, mainly in film, were Dracula and Frankenstein and werewolves, and that was the turning point where we became the monsters.